Hello friends, this is Sunil and welcome back to my channel IT Junction for All. In this video, I am going to discuss about scenario based interview question and answer part 27. First, the input table. Sample table over here has columns, namely start range and the end range. Now the problem statement. Write a SQL query to print the sequence number from the given range of number. If you see the input table, for the first row, we have the value 1 as a start range and 4 as end range. If you see the output table, we are printing the sequence number starting from 1 to 4. You can see over here 1, 2, 3 and 4 is there. Similarly, if you see the row number 2, we have a start range as 6 and end range as 6. And for this we have in the output table as 6. For row number 3, we have a start range as 8 and end range as 9. So the output table we have 8 and 9 in the output table. Similarly, in the fourth row we have start range as 11 and end range as 13. You can see for row number 8, 9, 10 in the output table we have sequence generated from start range, that is 11, 12 and 13. In the last start range is 15 and end range is 15, so we have only one number, that is 15 in the output table. So this is the requirement. We have to get this output generated from this input table. Let's see how we can write in SQL Server. We can solve this problem by using recursive CTE. So before writing SQL query, let's see our input table once again. So let me select star from sample table. So this is our input table wherein we have two columns, start range and end range. Now our first step is to generate the sequence number from the minimum value of the start range to the maximum value of the end range. So if you see over here in start underscore range column, the minimum value is 1 and that will serve as our start point. And if you see the end range, we have the maximum value as 15. So this will serve as the maximum value. So based on the start range and end range, I'm going to generate the sequence number. So let's write using SQL query. So I'm going to start with clause with CTE underscore A, and then I'm going to give as. After that I'm going to open parenthesis and then close the parenthesis, and inside the parenthesis I'm going to select star from sample table. Now I'm going to replace star with max of end range column and underscore range, and we'll give this alias as last value. So if I run this in a query, so here it is telling that we got the last value as 15. Now I am going to write another CTE underscore B as, and then again open parenthesis and then close the parenthesis. Now I'm going to write select minimum of. Now we have to select column start underscore range. Let's say give alias as ID from sample table. So if you run this part, you will come to know that the minimum value of the start range column is 1. So this will serve as our starting point. and this query will serve as our base query because this is the CTE, recursive CTE. After that, I'm going to do union all, and then I'm going to select ID column, and then I'm going to increment by 1 from CT underscore B, where ID is less than, then we'll write subquery. In that, I'm going to select last underscore value from CTE underscore A. So this loop will be running till the ID value becomes 15, because this subquery will give 15. So it is going to print the sequence number from 1 to 15. So if I am going to write here select ID from CT underscore B table, and if I run this full query, you can see I am able to generate number from 1 to 15. Now we have to generate the sequence as it was asked in the output table. Now what we have to do, we have to do a cross join with sample table. So I am going to write sample table where id is greater than equal to start underscore range column, and id is less than equal to end underscore range. So if I run this full piece of code, here you go, you got the desired result. You can see over here. Let's verify with our input table. So I'm going to run both the input table and our output table. So let me pull it above. So for the first row, start range was 1 and end range was 4. So you can see in the output table we have the sequence 1, 2, 3 and 4. For the second row, we have only one, that is 6, that is coming in the fifth row as 6. In the third row, we have start range is 8 and end range is 9. You can see both 8 and 9 are coming in the output table. In the fourth row, start range is 11 and end range is 13. So you can see we have the value 11, 12 and 13. In the fifth row, that is only 15 is there. So you can see in the output table also 15 is coming. So this was the expected output. So if you see my query over here, select ID from CT underscore B comma sample underscore table. What it is doing, actually this is producing a cross join between these two table. That is all possible combinations of between two table datas are coming. So if I run query till over here only before where clause, let's see what kind of data I'm getting. Let me put id star in place of id, and I'm then going to run. So you can see we have the all combination of data is coming over here, right? Now what I'm doing in the last, I am filtering where id is greater than equal to start range and id is less than equal to end range. So based on these filter conditions, it is going to filter the data and it is going to produce only those rows which are needed for our output table. So this is how we can write our SQL query to get the desired result. If you have liked my video, please do like it and don't forget to subscribe my channel, and if possible try to share my video. Thank you and thanks for watching.